Hey folks, how you doing? Durinde back with you as we continue our Let's Play Stellaris Star Trek New Horizons mod. Of course, the Utopia DLC. A little bit of a, well, not really a confession, but something happened. Something terrible happened. Well, it wasn't really terrible. I did actually play past this point that we're currently looking at before. But something really messed up with OBS. For some reason, the mic volume got cranked. So there was a slot of about like 2 videos where the volume was just absolutely horrendous and the audio was horrendous. So I wasn't about to upload those. So I was able to go back to my an older save game. So that's what I'm doing. You didn't miss out on that much. It was kind of an alternate history. I might fill you in on how some things may have changed from that alternate history, but try not to think about it too hard. Anyway, I'm going to be seeing some stuff that I may have already seen before over the next couple of years in game because due to the fact that I'm playing it over again. So it's either doing this, starting over from an older save game, or having like a huge time jump in my videos, which I didn't really feel like doing. I think it's better for me to go back and kind of replay these sections. So that's what's going on for the next couple of videos. So if I seem like I know what's going to happen, well, that's because I have seen some of this stuff before, so keep that in mind. So we do have some unrest, and I'll tell you how I fixed this last time. What is this anyway? Valiant Citizens. Ooh, cool. What I did is I went to our edicts and I put in some propaganda that removed the unrest. That was easy, or at least it reduced it. So we can clear that right now. So we're still at war with the Breen, and that's the big thing. So kind of my idea was to keep building up my fleet to the point where we can go toe-to-toe with the Breen fleet. So we'll work on that for the next little while. Earth's building a colony ship. Alpha Centauri. Let's see how they're doing. So they're almost completely filled out in terms of populace. So let's drop in a power plant there. Have that ready to go.
Station complete.
We're not doing great for minerals, so I'm going to clear this mountain range. Al Rigel, they're pretty much filled out. Eradicate, they're almost completely filled in, so we're going to want to look at clearing some of these tiles. Probably, maybe we'll just do this one, except we don't have enough minerals. Okay, so yeah, let's get back on track, and if I don't seem like uber excited about technologies and stuff coming out, it's like, I knew I was going to get that anyway, so yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know, maybe we'll see some alternate history. There is a fleet moving down here. I'm not sure if that happened last time. I guess it probably did, but I didn't notice it. We've been insulted by the Orions. Okay. Well, you've hurt my one feeling. Protectorate, the Orion Kingdom is requested to be protectorate of the Laurelians. Okay. Interesting development. Let's see, Mars. How's Mars doing? Mars is pretty much, I mean, Mars is set until we have this sinkhole thing filled out. Khan, they're pretty much set as well. We can upgrade our engineering building here. On Burr, we can upgrade our engineering building. So let's do that. Terra Nova, they're almost completely filled out as well, except we need to clear that dense jungle tile. One thing I did notice in the alternate timeline was the fact that I have a few systems where I haven't developed all the resources, like up here. Maybe I did notice that. Maybe that was the game before. So we are. Let's see, what's our construction ship doing? Okay, so we're trying to get the Tellarites into the Federation. So we'll continue our low intensity negotiations. Let's see. So you're going down there, and I think there was another. Yeah, there's a 4 mineral system down here, so we're going to want to build some mining stations down here. I do know that this is my peek into the future, that we do need to be working on minerals, because we don't necessarily have a shortfall in this alternate future, but it's something that I'd like to take care of, especially now that I'm kind of more aware of what's going to happen in the future. So we'll build mining stations there. You got to remember, too, that we're losing 10 minerals every month because we did build that spaceport a while back. So we are trading off minerals for energy credits right now. And speaking of which, we're almost capped out. Here's another great thing about this alternate timeline is that I actually figured out how to do some trading. So yeah, let's try the Andorians. Offer them a trade deal. We would like some minerals. How do you feel about that? We don't want to give you minerals though. We want you to give us minerals. So instant transfer. Okay, so they're open to it. I'd like to get about 1,000 if I could, or as many as I can. 216, probably the best we're going to do. Got to go back to the offer menu. I don't know how I feel about this new trading system. I kind of dug the old system where you had like offer and demand on each side, but I guess it's a little change. It's nothing terrible. We'll live with the changes. The Orion Free States have closed their borders to us. We'll live with that. Okay, so we got a few more minerals from the Orions. Who else can we trade with? The Bajorans, the Holy Tribunal. We'll offer them some energy credits, assuming they want to give up minerals. I can't make them. Okay, they'll trade a few, but not a lot. 301, that puts us to -10 from yeah, okay. And we're going to offer you energy credits. And, okay, so they're not going to do much past that, huh? -3? They're not going to do anything for us. Okay, let's see. Lots of other fish in the sea. Lots of other Beta Z to trade with. Let's see. So we want your minerals. Instant transfer. They go to 1,000 rather quick, and I kind of feel that they're not willing to make this trade. Energy credits
Station
offer.
complete.
Oh, yeah, they're willing to make a trade, and not a very good trade for us, but it's a trade. Okay, so we'll clear this off. And now that we have some minerals built up again, let's take a look at our planet. So Earth is looking fine. We still have a few blocker tiles here, but there's still... Actually, we only have one more tile that we can work with after this one gets filled out. So let's clear this impact crater. That's left over from the Xindi War. Mars is okay. Khan is okay. Burr is cold. Okay, so they're fine for now. We can clear this, but we won't need that tile for a while. We will need to clear this dense jungle. Eradicate. Yeah, I said I was going to clear this volcano, so let's do that. El Rigel. We can upgrade our Unity thing, our heroic landmark. How far are we from our next thing? 23 months away. Okay, that's kind of the cutoff point, by the way, of where this alternate future comes from, was when this filled out. So you're not missing out on a lot. So that was El Rigel, right? And this planet, we can upgrade this, and we are suddenly out of minerals again. So that didn't take too long to spend our money, or like a kid at the fair or something like that. So let's speed things up so we can get this planet. Okay, Romulan Star Empire, they're objecting to our expansion to 70 virgins. This colony is part of our future. You guys are going to have to deal with it. Alpha Centauri. So, what do we want to do here? How are we doing for leaders, by the way? Still 10 out of 10. So we will be looking for a leader upgrade technology at some point. Okay, so we'll upgrade this power plant. That's good. That's good. So we still got to kind of build up our fleet. So we're going to concentrate on that now. And kind of my plan for that is I want to have a balanced fleet, because I think there's unlike before, where you could build like a bunch of large ships and they would pretty much decimate everything in their path. I think with this version of New Horizons, having a more balanced fleet seems to work from what I've seen of other games and what I've seen of other empires. So I'm going to try to do that. Lots of tall blockers being cleared. So we have 4 Excelsior class battle cruisers. So what we'll try to do, we'll start with the lowest thing, which is the patrol frigate. We'll try to double everything here. So we have 4 battle cruisers. So below that's the destroyers. So we want, we'll say 4 and 8 and 16. So we want to build 2 destroyers if we can. I think they cost us about 500, 600. Okay. And we can't build anything to help with that, can we? No. Okay. So we'll keep things on the fastest for now. We'll just we'll save our pennies basically until we can produce those. Nothing else we can do. Well, we could enact some edicts actually to production targets as minerals. Yes, boost our mineral production a bit. I don't think we have any super mineral heavy worlds. This one's producing 25. That's pretty good. All right, so now we're doing 82. And another reason why our mineral production is hurting a bit is because, well, our fleet is away fighting wars. So that's hurting us right now. 70 virgins. And we got to remember, too, that the reason why we started this war was the fact that the Ferengi were getting pounded by the Breen. So they've made peace. The Ferengi have lost some of the territory. But the Breen have backed off. So they're not fighting anymore. So if we have an option to end the war earlier, I think I might go for that. We'll see. We'll see. Because if we take a look at our relative power list, we're kind of in the center here. And there are some more superior species. So I would like to get us at least closer to the top of this equivalent list, if we could. So Earth. So we said we're going to build 2 destroyers. So there's number 1. And that place is still getting colonized. Okay. We do have a lot of worlds, too, that we could still colonize. So we have to think of that. So we do have a peace offer from the Breen. Their war demands, well, it's just like they're white piecing out, basically. And you know what? I'm fine with that. We got them to back off from the Ferengi. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. So we're actually going to send the Enterprise fleet back home. They don't need any upgrades or anything. But when they're back home, well, the fact that the war has ended, it's going to make people happier. You're not super happy. A little bit of unrest there, actually. Do they have a governor? They don't. That's part of the problem, I guess. But still unterraformed Mars. So when does this terraforming actually finish? I don't know. Do we have to do a special project for that, I wonder? Heath Aliens Minor Mandate. They want us to build mining stations. I think we're doing that already. Okay, so 82. Do we have any... yeah, we do have some transport fleets coming home. Okay. So yeah, we will continue to try to build up our fleet. I'd like to get ourselves, in terms of relative power, before we start kind of flexing our might, I want to get us like near the top or close to the top as I can. So how are the Borg doing, by the way? We haven't really had a look at them in a while. So they're up there. You have these guys in between. They don't like us. So we'll have to keep that in mind. The Romulans probably not super happy with us since we did build that new colony. I'm probably going to start dumping a couple more systems into Sectorhood because we do have some of our planets pretty much developed. So there's not really too much more else we can do. Alpha Centauri, I mean, we could... there's one more planet in this system that we could colonize, but I think this place has the hallucinogen. You know what? He who dares wins. Let's do this. I didn't do this in the alternate future, so let's colonize there and see what happens. Like I said, sometimes I do things for my own entertainment, not to actually win the game, which I know frustrates some people. But sometimes I just like to see what happens. It's you know, it's like that internet meme with the kid in the bicycle, and he juts the stick in the bicycle smoke, and then he lands on the ground and he blames someone else for his own problems. But you know, I'd be like, well, that's my fault. I jammed it in there just to see what it would happen, and what happened, what I expected to happen, kind of happened. So I shouldn't be upset. Biolab 3 is done, so we can start upgrading those. Form coalition. I think we've already done that. Slave armies, not our style. Let's do this cheap one just to get out of the way. It's only 6 months for us to research it, so we can wait that long. Earth is building another colony ship. So I did say I wanted to build another destroyer, so we should be able to do that maybe at the end of this month. Probably at the end of the next month. They want to give us minerals for Petroleum D. I'm okay with that. In fact, that lets us build our new destroyer. That came at the right time. And how much do we need for a patrol frigate? 381. So we'll put an order in for that as well, because we do need to build... Well, if we're trying to get 16, we'll have to build 14 more after this to get up to that. So that's a lot of minerals that we have to have on hand. So we're back up to 4,000 energy. Our fleet's coming home. So once they get here, or actually they're moving to orbit. They're entering orbit, so they're not in orbit yet. But once they get there, we should be producing more minerals and energy credits at that point. And the fact that we're colonizing the world as well isn't helping our cause in terms of our energy credits. So keep that in mind. How's the Tellarite Ascension going? 60%. Well, we'll leave that as is. 8 months before this is done. Second Starfleet has been repaired, so it looks like we are in charge of the Coalition fleet right now, and it's not a super terrific fleet or anything. It's I don't know, strength of 500. It's basically one of our destroyers. Not super awesome or anything. Let's take a look at our worlds now. How are we doing for this? 168 out of 218, so we're still fairly far away from our fleet limit. Let's check out our surface here. So we do have a free tile here now. Al Rigel. We can upgrade our biolab. Radicate. We have a free tile up there. Terra Nova. Upgrade our biolab. Burr's good. Khan's good. Mars is good. And Earth is good. In fact, someone's leaving Earth. Why would you leave Earth? Okay. Advanced cruiser prototypes have been unlocked. Neat. What can we do? We can do rapid fire photon torpedoes. I think we'll go for that. 57 months. It's going to take us a while. But I would like to up our firepower. That's another way to get this number up. But like I said, I think I'd like to be at about 10,000 maybe at this point. So we'll work on getting that up there. Research is done. Form coalition. Okay. So we can form with other empires. I'm not sure if that's actually going to help us any. Interstellar Academy, that's science. Frontier Clinic. Habitability goes up. Leader lifespan, I think we'll go for that. I don't know if there's anything else I want. I can upgrade these ships for 243 minerals. I don't know if I want to spend my own money on that, though. Probably not, since we are struggling to get our own fleet numbers up. So we're doing 95 minerals a month. It's okay. It's not great. There's some minerals in this system that haven't been touched yet. We won't get the full 3 minerals because it is a... it's in a sector. But we'll get something out of it. So there's lots of science that we could do there. So you're still developing there. Is this within our borders? Yes. So we'll actually get you to come back and build mining stations there. So we're spending money to make money again right now. If we can get more per month coming out, that would be great. This system hasn't been actually surveyed yet, which is kind of funny. I don't think we have any scientists that we could add to our science ship, do we? Your society, you're busy. The Grissom? Where's the Grissom? Okay, you go research that, or survey that system. I'm surprised that there's systems that we haven't done yet. Maybe I shouldn't be surprised, because I'm absent-minded sometimes. So if we have this science ship working, I don't think we need this one. Well, we got a bit of influence there. So let's actually disband this one. Okay, and we have an inactive building on Earth. That's because somebody left. Not much I can do about that. Mars, somebody's leaving there. Khan. They're okay. So Khan is in Alpha Centauri. Okay. I need like a mineral-rich world, so let's take a look at our expansion planner as well. Incoming transmission. Okay, so these are far away because they cost a lot of influence. What's this world? It has 11 minerals. Where is it? Wyzen 3. It's like in a very, very odd spot. If I built there, I would somehow manage to make the Nausicaans. Actually, we already have border friction with the Nausicaans, but we would also suddenly have border friction with the Klingons, and I'm not sure I want to go for that. So let's go back to the expansion planner. For move Virginius 4. Okay. So where's this? That's in one of our sectors. Actually, there's a bunch of minerals up here that haven't been developed yet. A whole bunch of, this is one of the worlds that we've taken in, or one of the systems. There's actually 5 minerals there, so we're going to want a construction ship to come up here to build mining stations. And, okay, our traditions are done. Here's what I went with. I went with prosperity because our ship cost goes down. So we're going to go with that. We don't get that benefit yet. We'll have to wait until this 108 months is done. We have a trade deal research agreement. I'm good with that. And we do have 4,000 energy again, so I would like to see if I can secure some more minerals. So who else likes us? The Orion Kingdom. I need a fairly large group to trade with. Probably the Tellarites. Offer them a trade deal. We would like to demand minerals from you. Minus 1,000. So they're not willing to trade minerals. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. The Ferengi. They should be up for a trade, right? Communicate. Role of acquisition. Minerals. Okay, so they are open. See if we can get 1,000. We're going to offer them energy credits. Okay, so that number's not budging for them, huh? And okay, so they're not open to a trade. Okay, who else do we have? The Bajorans? We've already traded with them. What about the Cardassians? Who? It's hilarious. They like us. Okay, so we're gonna offer you minerals. Oh. We're not offering you minerals because that's what we're trying to get. We're trying to get energy credits. There we go. I get the feeling that they're not going to go for this. No. Okay. Who else? Who else? These guys? Purple skin, green hair. Kind of dig it. Offer a trade deal. We want your minerals. They go to 1,000 pretty quick. We're willing to give you energy credits. Okay, they're open to it. Minus 2. Okay, so that's where they go to 1,000. Okay, so that brings me down to 1. Let's see if we can make this as good as possible. Okay, so we'll confirm that. That'll give us another 200 minerals. Not great, but it's a start. And they are up for that. I would like to... Who else do we have? The Nausicaans actually like us. Well, we'll offer you a trade deal. We'll give you energy credits. I know we've gone to war before, but I'm willing to go past... Or past? No. No? Okay. Let's see. The Dasi? We'll offer you a trade deal. We want your minerals. 02,000 very quickly, so that's not happening. I wish almost you could do like a... Maybe the Wadi, they're equivalent to us. We'll offer you a trade deal. We want your minerals. Okay, this might be a possibility. We'll send you our energy credits. Okay, they're open to it. I like it. Let's see if we can actually get up to 1,000. Okay. There we go. Alright, so that's, there we go, trade deal. So we did spend a lot of energy credits, but we now have minerals. which is great. So anything else I need to do on planet? I mean, we are approaching our naval capacity, so I should build a new spaceport. The surface of this planet. Okay, food's at 5, which isn't great, but we still have a little bit to work with, so I'd rather have the minerals. Alpha Centauri here. They're okay for now. Al Rigel is okay. Radicate's okay. Terra Nova. Okay, they're going in there. Same thing, we still have a little bit of food to work with, and I'd rather have the minerals right now. Burr, still growing. Khan's maxed out. Mars is maxed out. And Earth's still good. So I'm going to end things off there for now. It might be a little bit of a shorter episode, but I kind of want to check the audio on this before I go any further. I don't want to have a repeat of last time. So if you enjoyed what you saw here today, think about liking the video, think about subscribing to the channel. We'll see you next time. Take care. Have yourself a great day.